Previously, we spent hours standing onto a machine, making giant farms for villagers working for us, and even standing here spelling potatoes in order to get to 1,000,000. And now that I got the millions, we got to do something with it. And of course we need a lot of food, so let's bake them in a super smelter. So let's quickly make one in this video. Hello everybody, hope you have a wonderful day. If not, I'm gonna make it wonderful. And we got potatoes to bake with our super smelter, of course. So let's find the perfect location, and of course you can see a lot of destroyed land, but a little bit farther we can place it right about here. It's mainly untouched land, maybe a bit moss collecting from my tower with the F, as you can see. Mostly flat, and a little bit of chickens and horses and a little lava pool. So let's get straight into it and flatten this thing a little bit out. Alright, now the thing is flattened out, I have a lot of space. Maybe I need to do a little bit of cleanup for the grass to remove, and remove the animals and fill up some craters so I have flat land. So now that's done, we can finally start building our super smelter. What I want to do is build my super smelter and get fueled with toxic waste material that's very old. So we're gonna build a toxic lake on top of it. So we're gonna start with a little bit of terraforming and let's build a giant as toxic lake. So let's make the outlining of the lake really quick. And we're done. And look at that, that's not a circle. If you're wondering why is it so random, I did it on purpose because a lake is random. So we now gotta dig this all out so that we have a nice flat area to start and build our super smelter. And of course we need to make a toxic lake, so we need to go down. So that's gonna take a quick while, so let's quickly make this into a time lapse. Alright, now that we're done, it still looks like a mess, and that's because it is a mess. You can also see I used some explosions, and maybe a little bit of the shape has been different, some on the sides, but that's not to worry about. Anyway, why do I not clean this up or make it flat? Because I am on the right Y level, because we now need some glowstone for my fog effect. And where can we get glowstone? What's a better place to get glowstone? And from the villagers, so we can again do a bit of trading session, and meanwhile I can fix my pickaxe. And of course I lost one in the process, so let's quickly do that. Alrighty, after some quick collecting and almost getting a full chocobox of glowstone, we can finally start. It's probably not enough, but who cares? We got plans to do, and I'm also tired because I traded way longer than I like to admit. So anyway, let's go to our little bit of place, and we are here in our hole already. So you're probably wondering what's the plan? Well, we just need to place glowstone on Y level 57, and that's from mostly this. The other things that are not yet I will break up, but let's quickly just place down some glowstone like this.
A few minutes later.
Alrighty, now my hole is lighted up. It's time to make the fog effect, but before I can place a glass I need some carpets to protect it, or otherwise you can see it. So what better place than to find carpets than our carpet trooper. He will do the job so that they can quickly. So let's replace a normal carpet with green carpet, then get the normal green carpets out of it, and it can do its work now. So let's quickly duplicate all our carpets and let's fill those chests up with a lot of them. Alright, now back at the pit, we can grab our carpets and start placing them down this, like one by one by one. Oh god, no! But that's not what's supposed to happen. I'm gonna take the water bucket out of my inventory. If this happens again, I can start all over again. And this is already gonna take a while. voila, it's done. And already looks like a little bit of poison from here. And now we can start it on the final phase of this poison lake. We need a lot of glass. And of course, glass is made by sand, or I can trade with villagers. But I'm too lazy for that, so I'm gonna visit my old sand tuber in the end once again. And hello, my good old friend. Respawn point set right now, so we need to grab some sand and place it right onto the sand tuber once again. So now I got that. Oh, I dropped a little sand block earlier. So now we need to put on the chunk loader. So let's quickly go to the nether, put it on. Respawn point set. And now let's turn it on, make sure it works, and then go to the end really quick. And voila, sand is duping. Let's get into the chest. Seems like I already had some sand leftovers. So now let's again just pick up a block, stand here and stand AFK for as long as needed to, because I don't know how much sand I will need. Probably a lot. So see you guys in a bit.
6.5 hours later.
Alrighty, after standing some AFK, we finally done with it, and as you can see, we got almost all of the chests filled, and I even got some things filled because my shulker boxes and inventory is full. So that won't be a big problem. So anyway, now we got the full sugar boxes and everything. We are gonna need to, well, transport it all to the overworld, so let's quickly do that, and I put them in chests for what I need. And alright, after almost all of these chests are full with sand, we of course need to smelt the sand, and well, we don't have the silver smelter yet because I need to make it. So we're gonna need to improvise a bit, so let's quickly grab some sand, and I'm gonna show you the perfect place for what I'm gonna do. And ta-da! I am happy to present you my ultimate improvised super smelter. So it's simple, of course. Carpets will fly into it, the carpets will pick up the oven into the hopper, into the oven, and it will be. Only downside, of course, is we are gonna need to place the sand all in manually. So I'm gonna quickly speed this up. You can watch a quick. Alrighty, I hope it was satisfying, because I got some glass. Well, 4 chests at least and a bit. I still need to farm some things, but I will do that in the meanwhile while I got time. But for now I also need to make it lime. So, of course, I collected some sea pickles, as you can see, and I got some materials. And as you can guess, we're gonna make a quick sea pickle farm, because I'm not gonna mine all my cactus, bone meal it, so that I can lime dye, because that's gonna take forever. So let's quickly make the lime sea pickle farm. Ow. Alright, after making some quick space here, we're gonna grab every piece of it and we're gonna start building. So first of all, we're gonna start with simply 5 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna grab also some pistons and place 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving the opening and place a lock here. Then we're gonna grab this here and we're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can do this one again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, after maybe a little bit of looking at the tutorial for a bit, because I leave a link in the description of the tutorial, because I don't know how to build this one. We need to place down glass all around this, I think it was. We're just gonna do it like it said. So I already apologize in advance if it maybe looks a bit cutty, because a little bit cut from point to point, because that's just me watching the tutorial quick and figuring out how to build the farm. So after the glass was built, I thought we need to fill in. Alright, that took a little while to fill up, so I hope that I don't ever have to do that again. Alright, now that we're here, we're gonna place down the redstone real quick, like so, all around the farm. And then we go into the middle, we go here, then we go and back and also compare the flick it once and grab a lever. And then I think I need to place the lever on the other side. And it's working beautifully like it should do. And alright, now the last thing I need is some bone meal, and luckily I got some leftovers from my giant potatoes. Oh. I do not want to die. So let's quickly grab some bones. So we're gonna get back into the dispenser, we do this, we flick the lever once, and that works perfectly. All the seed pickles is coming out. Now let's do the job, collect them and smelt them into the super smelter. And alrighty, now that I got all the lime for now, then we can grab it. Grab a ton of glass, and let's just quickly go to our crafting table and turn it all into lime glass. Without, I hope that I can get it. Alright. And then we can put it into the shulker box and repeat for now till I got everything on lime glass. Hello Mr. Zombie, it's in the middle of the day, so I don't know what you're doing. Well, looks like this is it for now. I got all the lime glass for now. So I still need a lot more, but it's already a start. And just to take my minds off things from melting constantly and ouch. And constantly, ow, I'm gonna die if I keep this up. But as I was saying, if I wanna take a break from constantly melting things, so we are gonna down and start a little layer already right here. Just need to place it right here and do it all around the floor without it. Again, I'm gonna do this in a quick time lapse. Let's see how far we can get with 2 choco box and an inventory. So enjoy your time lapse. Done. As you can see, we got already some few layers to know exactly. I got 2 layers completely done, and we started at the 3rd layer. And as you can see, the little fog effect is already starting. That's pretty nice, but I still need a lot more layers to get on the top. But for now, it was pretty fast and satisfying for a choco box. So I'm gonna grab some more glass, and we start building faster and further than normal. And alrighty, as you can see, our fog is finally done. Took a while and it's a nice effect. Of course, this a little bit of annoying thing as you can see from the glass, but I'm gonna build a little bit up so you can have a better look at it. Because of course, as you can see, it is nice, but still the lines are still a bit lines. So we simply have to fix that with a little bit of magic. And look at that, that is now a smooth sailing fog effect. Nothing different, only pure fog, and it's way beautiful like this. I still need to work on the sides a little bit to make it fit, because I did with the explosion bit. But that's no worries for now. Now I got the fog effect, it's time to start under our real task at hand. This is the super smelter. So let's go ahead and collect some materials for our super smelter, because we're gonna need a lot of them. Alright, as you know, a super smelter requires a lot of ovens and hoppers, and since I already made this improvised one, we are just gonna grab my pickaxe and break this down once all again, and we're gonna simply start with the ovens, because you can get a lot of XP because they baked some things out of it. So let's quickly do all that and grab the XP I want. It was quite a lot of XP since not everything I got went in it. But now let's collect the hoppers. We may also collect some carpets along the way, but that's not really to worry about. Let's grab our things. It is to worry about. Holy damn, I got a lot more carpets than I thought. Oh, let's get you out of here. And let's break all the hoppers, eh? Alright, we got a little bit of everything we need, so let's grab some furnaces out, and I'm gonna wait till the carpets are a little bit of despawned, but I'm gonna put the ovens and furnaces in. I thought I used a lot more furnaces, but clearly not. So let's grab some cobblestone and craft some more furnaces, because I have no clue where I did the last one. Alright, now I got some set of furnaces, and I got some hoppers. I have no clue where I put all the rest, because I still don't have any organized things. Alright, look, that's a future me problem. We are already just gonna place down the furnace into our beautiful toxic lake to see how many at once. And when I meant a super smelter, I meant a super smelter. So literally we're going to get an oven right here, and let's just place all of them right now really quickly. And alright, as you can see, we got halfway through, and when I meant a super smelter, I do mean all of these furnaces need to be connected with hoppers, rails, and everything else fueled to make the ultimate super smelter. This bad boy is supposed to burn, I don't know, way too many. And I need a lot of hoppers and a lot of rails, so this is gonna be quite a collection journey. After a quick collection journey, as you saw, we can finally start moving along a little longer, and only now I realized that the furnaces are all wrong. They needed to be one place higher, because this is the level of the hoppers. Alright, finally, that took a long while to mine all of that up. Now that's my sugar box with redstone. Now we simply need to do all of that again, but with hoppers, and since I'm standing here, we just need to, well, connect them all up and do exactly the same thing. Oh, this is gonna be painful as hell, because I need to go all the way here. Place one down, hopper down, and crouch. Oh, this is gonna take way too long for my freaking liking, because we need to make it slow and steady all the way to the end, and that's not what I like. So we got a better final solution, and voila, mostly is done with ovens and hoppers beneath it, so that we can melt them. I mean, this is really a giant ass super smelter. A lot more than I thought it would be. I know my hoppers or ovens were not finished, but I needed some room for my little storage thing, and yeah, somewhere all items can go. And as you can see, I left some things into it, and it's working perfectly fine. So now I simply need more hoppers so that I can place it behind that, but we're just gonna skip ahead to that because that's boring and nothing much. So let's go to a more interesting part from this build.
A few moments later.
Alrighty, after skipping the most boring part, it's mostly ready. The hoppers are set, the furnaces are done. I only need the fuel be added, and if you may notice, I shorted it in because it's way too long and too expensive, and I had no iron anymore, and I did not want to drag this on for any more longer. So the next thing we're gonna do is gonna make the fuel thing, and all those hoppers need to be connected. And what is better than a carpet duplicator? And it's simple to make with that, but I already have some coral reefs. But the problem is, I only got 3 slime balls. Yeah, that's not really gonna cut it for me, so I guess we have to go to our little swamp adventure and kill some slimes for some extra slime balls so I can make multiple carpet tubers. So let's quickly do just that. Alrighty, after collecting some slime, as you saw, we are ready for our carpet tuber for the fuel. And as you can see, we are ready here. I lost some bit of carpet because I tried a little bit for the right distance, and believe me, I failed a lot, and I need to collect some more coral fans because of that, because I did not use silkage. But for now, we're gonna build it right here. So about this is maybe a good length, I actually don't really know, but we're just gonna need to place an observer right here. We're gonna place a block right here, place a sticky piston like this, and then for the most annoying part, slime 1, slime 2, I don't want to, I'm gonna take off my elytra, slime 2, slime 3, slime 4, and slime 5. Then with an elytra is that really annoying. Then we just need our coral fan and some carpet. Coral fan, this, and this. Now we can finally build it and try it, and we are gonna get my slime. I'm gonna remove these pillars because I do not want to die, and the carpets are now falling and they won't reach the furnace. Well, they are now all falling right into this, but that's nothing to worry about because we need to make a water. But again, as you can see, if it gets in here, they will fuel the furnaces. I need to pick the right one. Build maybe a little too far. I could maybe build it a little bit closer, but again, I do not think that's the worst of the kind. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off because I'm in a shower already of carpet and I can't even comprehend all of it. I needed to build a little bit closer, but again, if I build it closer, it will get into the furnace. Now we could finally get to build a water line for our transport, so I'm gonna grab some building blocks for a long material lining, and I'm gonna do it in a finger snap. Right, with the finger snap we got our enormous glass and our water buckets ready, so it's gonna be pretty simple. It's pretty simple. I'm just gonna make a water stream. I do not feel like a real deal breaker of making it huge. I'm gonna make it this tall, and then we can do, oh wait, oh my torches. Well, that's not really, it can be worse. We're just gonna need to place a little bit of this here. Well, I should have made it a little bit bigger, but I don't, again, well, I should give a damn, but now we can expand our little bit, and that is our water stream. So if we put on the carpet tuber, it should normally, yes, there will be some waste, but mostly will land into the hoppers, and it will all be, they will all fill the furnaces one by one. And now we can simply do the water stream like this, and of course we can just place water like this because that's gonna fill the whole thing up. And how are we gonna fix that? And of course I don't have anything right now, so I'm quickly collect. Great, I accidentally make some trapdoors, not exactly what I wanted, but that will also do just perfectly the trick, because we are gonna place you right here. And now we can, again, I'm gonna grab some glass before I flood the whole area down, expand this a little bit, and place some water down here. and now it can go further, and so we can place it the whole way. So on the carpets, we're gonna pick some carpets up. They can then all travel again like this beautifully. And that's how we're gonna do it for the whole way. So again, I'm gonna do it in a quick time lapse, so enjoy it. Alrighty, and it's finally done. And as you probably saw, I stopped midway replay mode, and if you wonder what, I paused the recording and forgot to resume it. So I got only halfway, but it's probably practically all the same. And I got everything water. I only need to fix this a little bit, but I will do that later. Because I wanted to start designing now, because of course I got my poison dinger and I turned it off for now. Because I needed a place glass. I wanted to make sure I placed them well. But for now, I got a great design idea and I will immediately get to it for this super smelter. So let me grab the materials for my awesome design idea, what I actually really want to build. Alright, you're probably wondering why am I in the end, and that's simple, for some black concrete and also a lot, as you can see. I collected some and I also transported some to the overworld, because I really have a good idea, but I will show you there what I mean. And when I meant I had a lot of black concrete, I meant it. You probably know these chests all too well in the meanwhile, and as you can see, some yellow and black concrete, but again, it's just the beginning. As we fly to our toxic waste lake with our super smelter, you can see that I have a lot of chests, all filled with black and yellow concrete, because we are gonna make the toxic waste symbol. Here you can see what I mean now. We're gonna build it around to make sure it's all people will be safe, including myself, but probably I will die trying. But again, let's see. I have again no clue how to make a goddamn circle with this all, so I'm gonna ask this crafting table to move along, and I'm gonna put down my sugar box here and that's my water bucket. Alright, I'm not gonna make it just yet from concrete, but let's just start with a giant line, I think. I again have absolutely no clue how to make a circle other than just doing like this in the old-fashioned classic way. Alright, we did a round, so let's see what it is finished. Oh my god, this does not look like a circle at all. This looks more like, I don't know, a square? Again, let's look from above. This looks more like a square than a circle. I don't even know if I can make a circle out of this. Let me quickly just fix that. Alrighty, I only realized while making this that my super smelter is actually a square, so it's pretty much a little bit impossible to make a circle unless I make it giant, but I just do not feel like it. So we're just gonna, we're gonna do it in 6 places for the toxic waste, so we need to count real quick. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 39. 39 through 5, that is 19, so we're gonna place it on the 19th, because that's the middle, where we're gonna place our black, and that should normally do it. And then we go all the way to go to this corner again, so I'm gonna build it to, let's say, the corner about this. Then all the rest of this needs to be yellow again, and then we are going back all the way to this corner. That's also yellow, so it's a little bit of a puzzle to make it work.
12 seconds later.
I'm already gonna apologize if this looks terrible, because I again did not foresee it. We needed to, that this is not a circle. Now it should be much more or less be the toxic symbol. So I'm gonna quickly make it into a time lapse to make it our square toxic symbol and finish this up. So enjoy the time lapse. and we have a toxic waste box. It's maybe not a perfect circle like you would, but you'll recognize the symbol. And I'm actually not gonna lie, I actually kinda like it. It still has its charm in a way, as you expect, and you will recognize it. So now, well, our super smelter is in the toxic waste box. So I just want to do a final little bit of touch, and I want to make a crack into the side and that it will spill here. That's like, well, let's flood the whole pool with toxic waste material. And for that we got some lime glass and lime stained painting. I honestly have no clue how to make such a thing, so it's gonna be all first time tryers. But who knows? So I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, I hope no mobs are in here, because I did not really think that through. But for now, let's just make a hole right here. Well, maybe not that big, but I want a big enough part of it. And let's fill this up with lime glass a bit. And then we're gonna grab our glass stained glass, so that we get a little bit of a spill effect. I honestly have no clue how to make such a spill effect, so I'm just gonna place down some random things at once on hope for the best. And voila, as you can see, well, it's not really that impressive, but it's a little bit of nicing. So I got the spilled glass. This is few. I'm gonna remove my shulker boxes, so if we go far away once again and we go back, as you can see from far it looks like it's broken and it spills out. It's not the most beautiful thing, but I still like it. And for entrance, well, I did not really make a plan for that, so I'm gonna use, well, oh, a creeper. No, we're not gonna deal with a creeper. I'm gonna take another entrance. I luckily have some black concrete. I'm gonna need to look in that later, but I'm not gonna deal with a creeper. I'm just gonna make a very small entrance next to this. No, that's ugly. I don't know where should I place the entrance. I did not think that through really well. Maybe I just need to climb a little bit on. I actually can climb on top of this and get stuck down here. That's really nice, I guess. Wait, we're gonna... and voila, it's a little bit spilled, and we can activate our super smelter. So now I'm gonna quickly... oh god, I'm gonna grab some torches and repair this thing. I do not want to die by a creeper who will explode everything. So let me quickly grab torches and place it in there, if I can get out of here. Alrighty, now that's done and you can see it's lit up. We only need our final things, and that are those rails. As you can see, I fixed it a little bit. But if we go to the end, and as you saw probably on the other side, and if you remembered, I still need to fix those rails, because, well, the minecart can't go over it. And again, that is simply because of me, my dumbass, not thinking this through. So we simply need a moment to make this work. So I'm gonna place some concrete right here. The redstone block is a little bit in the way of the minecart. So bucket emptying, and can I place you down here and you're still powering everything? Probably yes you would. So we need to still a little bit that, and then can the minecart go so around and fuel all of those things. So we're gonna be a bit less puzzling, but let's quickly fix this last thing of our list of our super smelter, and then we can finally continue with all we always love, and that's testing our new product. So I'm gonna quickly go over this. And now we're finally done. I can finally present to you my finished super smelter. How it works is simple. We simply press this lever and the minecart will go, and of course I only realize now that I don't fuel it yet, and I now realize that the fuel does not, but look, the minecart go. You know, that's a future me problem on how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it, so we will fix that later. But anyway, we are gonna look at the outside, because that's way better and beautiful. For my toxic waste box and poison lake is finally done, and I can finally make more stuff for future projects after a simple fix. But that's for the next time for future me, because they took a long time to make it and I really want to finish this. And I actually got another project in mind where I really want to start. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed making it, and I see you all in the next video. Bye bye!